Hello, everybody. Welcome to Salt, Ships, and Scuttlebutt, a World of Warships podcast, hosted by yours truly, Captain Greene 123, and
the Sea Lord Mountbatten. Yes, I am down here. There you
oh,
go. That's good. Downstairs,
in
Lord
my junk.
Mountbatten.
And just like that, we've lost monetization.
We never had it in the first place.
Yeah, I know. Hello. We're recording a little late in the week. It is Tuesday, is it, or is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, actually. Fun fact.
Wednesday. It's still my Tuesday. The joys of third shift, the fucking calendar that doesn't even apply. So yeah, hello. We're recording a little bit late in the week, and just to kind of get this out of the way, in the front of the episode, this one might be a little bit shorter. We have spent the last half an hour hanging out, trying to figure out what to talk about. As Sea Lord talked about, kind of during there, I'll just paraphrase it. We're in that gulf of the last week before a new patch cycle. There's been nothing on the dev blog. The only real updates in terms of like in-game stuff is I have been playing ASIM to grind out my New Jersey points, and there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event that started. The main reason we're not really going to talk about that is it is the exact same Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle content that has been pushed out 3 years in a row.
Sheen, this is the third time you've brought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the class.
I just think they're cool. We also have, what was it? The Battle of Santiago de Cuba.
Oh yeah, the new Spanish commander came out.
Yes, it is a sequential ship bundle where you end up paying 6,750 doubloons for a crate to unlock the ability to buy a tier 9 for 2,500 doubloons. Or you can just pay 65,000 doubloons and get them all.
You can get another Duncan clone.
A third Duncan clone. This is we could actually here. Let's do this. Here it is. It's quite literally a Duncan that they ripped everything English off of it and stuck.
Those Italian turrets?
Spanish. Yeah, those are Italian anti-aircraft guns. Those are Italian secondaries.
We bought it from Britain and sent it to Spain to get sent it to Italy to get refitted.
Yeah,
but that's the back lore of the ship.
I mean, on one hand, it's still like it's beautiful. It's what are these? These are the N3s, right? Are these the G3s?
G3s.
Still beautiful. It's a G3. I mean, look at that. Look at that pimp daddy from the front. That looks beautiful. But yeah.
Neither of us have played it because it cost $1 zillion to get right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Has the modified shells, so you can increase the shell damage at cost of max range, but you are still a Duncan hull. So actually, you're a Duncan hull with 32, which isn't too bad, and a 40 mil deck. But
what's its hit points? I think it's got less than the Duncan, or it doesn't get the. Maybe I think it's a standard heal.
Yeah, that's here. We should be able to.
Yep, normal heal.
Yeah, normal heal. High conceal, alternate fire mode.
One of my clan members got it, and he said it's really funny up close, but besides that, it's kind of god awful.
It doesn't have torpedoes either.
Oh yeah. See, I haven't played it, so I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like how aggressively monetized these events are.
I've never then you don't see the ship for like 6 or 8 months after that.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten so expensive that someone who does this as a second job, can't afford to go out and get every ship like I could like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Totally tubular, dude. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles time.
For the third time, I'm surprised they haven't like at least added another camo to it.
That's kind of my thing, is I'm fine with recycled content. I understand that they might have a contract or something with Hasbro or whoever owns this IP.
I think it's
And
Hasbro.
I think that it's a nice breath of fresh air rather than Azure Lane number 698,
Mm-hmm.
small child simulator. So I think that it's a nice breath of fresh air. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles don't have the nostalgia for me, so I don't really care. But yeah, there's just nothing
Yeah, see,
new here.
the Star Trek event was great because, like you said, it's not Azure Lane. Um, but even then, they had like what? You had the Enterprise camo, you had the Voyager camo, you
Yeah.
had the Vulcan Cruiser camo, the Borg camo for the Yamato. I think maybe one or two more that I'm forgetting. It's like there's a bunch of camos, but this is just the two. Like they look great. I mean, I can see how if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, you'd love it. Um,
I
but
don't know why I can't rotate this.
really, you can't rotate it anymore.
Yeah,
Did you left click? Oh, okay. That's
I don't
interesting.
know. Yeah, let's go out all the way and then okay. Sorry, stay with us.
I wonder if they're just like, I have to buy it to rotate it now. Oh, there you
No,
go.
I don't know. But like, there's really cool elements to these camos, which I think, even though I don't appreciate it, it still speaks volumes to the art department, the team, and everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool as hell.
Like, look,
That's cool as hell.
go back to the little pipe right there in between the AA platforms. Look, it's like designed to look plastic. Look, it's got that plastic seam going up the
Yeah,
middle
it's got
because
the
it's
mold.
yeah, because it looks like an action figure. They got that down fantastic with this camo. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Got the pizza shop because they're diabetic. The diabetic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have the van. Like it looks cool. I can't fault them. And I understand why this thing keeps coming back. They have their heroes in a half shell tramp stamped onto the back of this turret, dude. That's could have done a little bit better with that. But no, yeah, like this is beautiful. They have a fire truck coming out the side. Um, yeah, and they have it's fine, dude. Like they all
Yeah,
sound the same to
yeah.
me.
But it's like you said, it's the third time we've had this event. Same ship camos, same ships.
Same commanders, same everything.
Yeah. I don't know if their
Um,
contract's just running up, so they're just running it one last time, or if this is going to come back again next year for another run. Now, from my understanding, like Hasbro, I think it's Mattel, but I think Hasbro owns Mattel. But Hasbro's kind of like a wolf when it comes to making money, so maybe they're just running it a bunch to make their money back on it.
maybe that's honestly a very possible perspective.
There's some like
Uh,
crazy stuff when you get into like um Hasbro and Lego
yeah,
because Hasbro's the reason why like Lego doesn't really sell standalone like Star Wars minifigures because like Hasbro has a contract with Lucasfilm to where they can make the action figures and stuff. Lego has a contract that's where they can make building toys, so they
yeah,
can't make like standalone figures that aren't attached to, like a keychain or like a pin or something.
yeah. Because then Hasbro will
Oh, they've
go
tried
after.
apparently, but you know, Lego after they got Lego Star Wars, they started printing money so they can afford to kind of, rebuff them, from my understanding.
Yeah,
So maybe it's something
team
like that.
team bad guys. That's a little shit.
I wonder who the
But yeah,
bad
like
guys are.
yeah. Shredder. Yeah, but yeah, so that's new stuff in the armory here. Other than that, we're still working through the Pan American destroyers. We still have the Admiralante Irizar.
I deleted one with just the front two turrets of the Wisconsin.
I believe it 100%. But yeah, I believe it 1,000%. I blew one up in co-op as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's all the new ships content.
yeah, that's kind of it. I will say though, we do plan on going through the USS New Jersey and everything a little bit in depth because we both have. Well, I've been there. Have you been there?
I've been not there. I've been to the Wisconsin and the Missouri.
Well,
I
I've
want to
been.
go. I met Ryan in person. That was pretty neat.
Ryan Szymanski.
Yes.
Oh
Creator of Battleship New Jersey Memorial and a museum.
He built the battleship. He's Captain Ryan Szymanski, the
oh,
battleship.
dang, Olympia's that close? I don't know it was that close. What?
Yes.
God, I want to go.
If it wasn't $50 to, is the bridge even, can I even see the bridge? No, the whole bow is blocking the bridge. That's incredible. There's a bridge here. It's $50 if you're out of state.
What?
It was fucking insane.
I'll swim. That's fine.
Actually, you don't want to. Want to know a fun fact about this river?
Cold? Current?
No.
Both.
There was 28 tourists that were killed in it.
Well, thankfully, I'm not a tourist.
Well, if you go there, you're a tourist. Yeah, no, they were in a duck boat.
Oh,
and they got ran over by a septic barge.
What a shitty way to go. How long ago was this? Please tell me this wasn't like a month ago.
Step by.
Hopefully it's like, what's the rule? The 20-year rule? You can joke about people dying.
2016.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's when Ride the Ducks suspended operation. It was in 2010. A duck boat stalled in the Delaware River due to an engine fire caused by a missing surge tank pressure cap. It was struck by a tugboat pushing barge, causing the amphibious vehicle to sink. 2 Hungarian tourists drowned. I'm sorry. So it was 2. It was not 28.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, with 28 passengers and 2 crew members surviving. Okay, so yeah, I just got my numbers reversed. The tugboat operator was sentenced to 1 year in prison for involuntary manslaughter.
Dang. So the state of New Jersey deems a Hungarian's life at 6 months in jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 1 year for involuntary, so 12 months. Oh, yeah, no, because there's 2 Hungarians, so yeah, you got to cut it down the middle. Yikes. That's not good. There was a May 2015 land accident as well. A duck boat struck and killed Elizabeth Karnicki, a 68-year-old woman from Texas, as she crossed a street in Chinatown. Witnesses stated that she was distracted by a tablet and crossed against the light, but her family sued, citing the vehicle's large front blind spots. The driver faced no criminal charges, but this incident significantly increased the company's liability.
Yes,
following these incidents, the insurance surged 335%.
Oh,
yeah, no good.
No wonder they ceased operation.
Yeah, no good. Dude, everywhere other than Boston, if you like look up these Ride the Duck, it's like a horror story. Meanwhile, the Boston ones are like, we love the Red Sox, we love the Celtics, yay, Boston, yay. And, I think there was like a dude who got obliterated on a moped, but everybody kind of collectively went,
we like the Ducks.
It happens, dude. Like, I don't know.
Well, probably because I bet you have like 16 and 17-year-olds driving them things.
No, it was decent. It was decently experienced people.
Oh,
They have a
okay.
pretty good crash course up here too, or like driver course. Um, but yeah, it was just kind of funny because like you see duck boats from the Midwest, and it's like 5 children drowned because they were in an enclosed cabin and they couldn't pop the windows out, and then it's like, we love the Celtics, yay Boston, Beantown, and then it's like 14 people died when the steering gear failed and the duck like careened into a bus on a bridge, and it's like, World Series. It's like, I don't think Ride the Ducks Boston has had any fucking bullshit happen. Hold on, let's check Ride the Ducks Boston accidents. Now watch this. I'm about to get oh, April 2016, a tour vehicle struck and killed Allison Warmoth, a 28-year-old woman riding a motor scooter at the intersection of Charles and Beacon Streets.
That was the one you mentioned.
No.
Oh.
Because that one was recent. Investigators found the driver was distracted, looking off-road to point out landmarks. This tragedy prompted Massachusetts to pass laws prohibiting drivers from narrating tours and mandating the installation of blind spot cameras and additional staff on vehicles.
Seems a lot more reasonable than raising their insurance by 300%.
On June 28th, 2026. Hey, that's a day after my birthday. What happened? A duck boat overturned on a ramp near the Charles River in Cambridge while being towed after a rope broke.
Oh, well, wasn't anyone in it then, huh?
No, there was the incident resulted in 11 injuries, one of which was serious, but all occupants were accounted for. Operations were suspended for the remainder of the day, pending a review with the state and the Coast Guard. Yeah.
Seems
Other
pretty
than
minor.
that, they got T-boned by an Audi, which I don't know how you hit a duck boat, but
apparently you got to be driving an Audi.
Yeah, that's true. There's probably some just absolute wino mom going to the shopping district. Like, I need to get a new Chantel purse, and then it's just, I'm going left now. Oh, there's a neon green duck in front of us. Here, because you've seen these, right?
Yeah, they're like painted usually some whimsical colors, you know? Oh, my property taxes are about to go through the roof. Yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
But it might be good
See, look, duck boat Boston. See, look, yeah, like, how do you hit this? How do you
that one, it's black, so I get it. See, that one's like a banana. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, people manage to do some crazy things.
That's true.
Such neat vehicles. I wouldn't mind owning one.
I wouldn't mind owning one either. It's terrifying that I will say Boston is unique. I get really involved in like maritime accidents, being a former mariner. So I'm really into this shit. That's why I got a lot to say about that. And Brick and Mortar, shout out Brick and Mortar on YouTube. He does great documentaries about just a wide range of engineering and maritime disasters. I don't know if I've ever sent his stuff to you, but he had one recently about the was it Philadelphia? Francis Scott Key Gaming Bridge. Baltimore, that's what it is. But yeah, so he has a lot of videos on stuff like these. But the Boston ones are like the only ones in the Ride the Duck fleet that aren't like a World War II vintage, which is terrifying.
But I'll say, because they looked a lot newer than the ones that I've seen in places that I've gone. Like even Hawaii.
Yeah, and that's terrifying.
You got some motor that like Remington made or something like that.
Dude, yeah, you have some World War II era like Remington motor. You have like seals that were made by a Bell company that went out of business 40 years ago. Like, But meanwhile, you're like, okay, off to the duck tours we go. Anyway, how the fuck did we? Oh yeah, the fucking poop barge. Yeah. Fuck, New Jersey.
I hope you all got your permission slip signed because we're going on a field trip today, class.
Yeah, we're going on a field trip. This definitely isn't us stalling for content and me being able to reminisce about being drunk with the epoxy resin guys. No. Yeah, this was fantastic. I went with Callum, who's a clanmate. That's his gamer name, not his real name, and Doge, and it's the same thing. It was great because road trips are always fantastic, and road trip with the boys smack tits, dudes. They are awesome. If you get the opportunity, go on a road trip with the lads. You will never be disappointed in what happens because, again, boys are like Warhammer orcs. You get enough of them together, the collective IQ drops and the entertainment value goes through the roof.
This is true.
Like, it was great. Like, I got into a fight. Well, I didn't get into it like a physical fight, but I had a comedic back and forth with some dude who was wearing Yankees hats. And I just acted like I didn't realize we were in New York. So, like, we were in, like, upstate New York or, like, outside of New York City. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? What are you wearing? I, like, threw on the accent. I had the, like, what are you doing? We're not in fucking New York. Why are you wearing a Yankees fan? He's like, yeah, I'm Yankees till the day I die, bro. I'm like, fuck you. Like, it was
like
great.
Full Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, no, I did. There's a lot of decent hotels in the area. I don't know why this sucks so much shit in terms of like
the panning,
not loading. Yeah, but like my hotel was like over here. It might have been behind this pavilion or something here. So like we could walk.
Yeah,
it was fantastic,
dude. Like a lot of the East Coast museums, like they have hotels like across the street. Like I went to North Carolina, like we got a hotel with a view of the ship.
Yeah, like it's awesome. Unfortunately, you have to look at the 76ers training facility. But that's, I don't know, that's terrible. They have this beautiful Art Deco building over here. This building is phenomenal. When I was there, they had the SS United States, I think, over here.
Oh yeah. I recognize those buildings from all those older videos.
So that was beautiful as well because again, fat history nerd. And then it was the same thing. Like I said, I was there with 3 bonks guys and a whole bunch of resident epoxy guys because we just kind of both realized that we were going at the same time, and we were like, okay. But yeah, there's the Olympia and a frigate whose name I'm forgetting, and I'm gonna get lampooned in the comments for. But
speaking of frigates, did you know that the HMS Surprise is going up for auction?
No. One moment.
I don't think it's
like,
official.
Hopefully this one, right?
No,
Not like
the
whole boat.
The whole boat. The whole master and command.
Boat.
Yes, that boat.
This boat.
That boat, yeah. It don't look like that. It looks so bad though, because they have
It's on Amazon. Oh, okay. I thought it was like...
that'd be a heck of a way to auction.
Oh, it's in San Diego?
Yep. So the Maritime Museum, like, they fully shut it down because it's in such a sorry state. So the rumor mill is that it's going up for auction.
That's really sad. There's a lot of like really interesting stuff in California. like there's a Russian, I don't think it's a nuclear submarine, but there's like a Russian submarine right
Yeah.
next to, I believe it's the Queen Mary.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. It used to be included with if you stayed the night, you could go check out the submarine, but now it's just meh.
Well, yeah, because it's rotting.
Yeah. See, look right there.
Because
HMS Bros permanently closed the visitors on August 1st. Oh yeah, look at that third paragraph.
financially viable. Uh, so that's next year. So we have a year.
Yeah.
So we have a year to take all of the Patreon money and go to San Diego.
Yes. And then heist. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Stop us?
I'm just picturing us like it'd be like a Pirates of the Caribbean escapade. Except it's like you raise the yard, like you don't know what you're talking about for sailing because it's not like a shrimp boat, so you're just like,
oh yeah.
fuck, dude.
I think it
And
has a
then I
motor,
just
doesn't
picture
it?
my big fat body plummeting 40 feet from the top steps and just and rupturing. You're like, oh, fuck, we're done. We're done. We'll give it back. We'll give it back.
Sit there with like a handsaw just at the ropes, just trying to get it off the dock.
There's like a security guy. Just, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm saving history. That's sad, dude. Like, it's so funny that you have a state like California where they're like, oh my God, we love people so much. We love people so much. We love helping people. We love helping people. We love, like all of this stuff. And then it seems like no matter where you go in the United States, and it's a lesser problem abroad, but it's a really big problem here with everybody can find billions of dollars for data centers or to throw into the homeless problem when it really goes to somebody's cousin or something. But nobody has the stones to write a check to save like a living, breathing piece of history. Which, don't get me wrong, there's baller photos of like 18th century naval combat. Do not get me wrong. And like it says right here, it is a replica, right? So I completely understand that. It's still a piece of history. It's still a pretty accurate representation.
And I don't see how there's not like this ship has a fan base. One master and commander, but it's the first ship they get on in Pirates of the Caribbean, the Interceptor. And it's been in a bunch of movies and such because it's a fully functioning sailing,
Yeah, it's like there was another one that I'm trying to remember the name of that was really famous in the tall ship community that
I think it was a Rose.
Bounty.
Bounty. Yeah. Well,
I think that somebody took into a hurricane and was like, what do you mean it's not good in a hurricane? Fuck. But yeah, like I genuinely don't understand how, especially a state that prints money like California and throws it into so much bullshit.
Yeah.
And especially, and I'm not trying to get political, but like regardless of which side of the political aisle you're on, you can't not say that California is a thimble that you throw money into, and a lot of it just does not stay in the bucket. Like it streams out to other sources.
How's that high-speed rail going?
Yeah, that's kind of my case in point. But like you couldn't do that for something that mattered. Like I don't know. It just it amazes me.
See, because this is like the HMS Bounty. I think the newest one, it wasn't like a real it wasn't built like an 17th century ship. Like it was a metal hull, and they like glued wood to it to make it look like.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I think there's a bunch of bounties though, because it's really famous. I think there's 2 or 3 replicas. But I think the one from like the movie that Mel Gibson was in, like it was a metal ship.
Mutiny on the Bounty.
Yeah.
It was built by Smith and Rutland Shipyard in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, for $750,000. For 1962. Okay.
Yes,
It was an
that's like
enlarged
the 80s
three-masted,
ship.
full-rigged ship powered by John Deere diesel engines. On October 29, 2012, the vessel sank off the coast of North Carolina during Hurricane Sandy after Captain Robin Walbridge made a reckless decision to sail into the storm. Yeah, so you're thinking of the other one, which is the HMAV bound.
That's the Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah. So, like,
its current location is unknown. How do you lose a ship?
where?
Look for the 1981. Go up one line.
Oh, dude, wait, what?
Its current location is unknown.
Shit, mate! I forgot where it fucking parked the bitch. Like, what? I don't know. Dude, like, I mean, this is another thing again. Like we said, I think that this is just sad because again, this got this got sunk because some retard was like, "Oh, sorry." But some retard was like, "Yeah, we gotta like,
Yar.
no ship is safe in port," and it's like, yeah, okay,
Full
you're on a
sail
wooden
into the abyss.
Yeah, you're on a wooden bathtub toy. Like maybe you should stay in port.
That's kind of so. Like from what I've read, like it was actually hard for these ships to, like actually sink because they're wood, and wood floats.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Like down flooding is something that. So here's the thing with like a lot of modern fishing vessels. And again, that's my main area of expertise. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. They're also in the same tonnage range, if I remember correctly. It's like, how much should this thing weigh? Yeah. So yeah, 409 gross tons. Okay, so like down flooding's horrible. Any type of unregulated down flooding is a loss of internal volume, which means it's a loss of displacement, which is terrible. And then what usually happens is that causes stuff to shift, and it's just a cascading effect. That's why it's a question I used to get all the time. It's like, well, why didn't they get a distress call off? Oh, okay. It's because, they went from sleeping like a baby for, to a minute later of I'm underwater. Like there was a fishing vessel that sank off the coast of New England here last year. And I unfortunately knew a few of the crew members, but like it rolled over. And it was really infuriating to kind of sit there and have them interviewing people who don't know about like the perils of fishing and who don't know about like seafarers in general. And they're just like, yeah, I don't know why they didn't just like whip out their phone and call the police before, that happened. If I was in that situation, that's what I would have done. And then everybody would have been saved. And it's like, yeah, this isn't AAA. Like you're not going to have
just tase the water.
Yeah, why didn't they just not sink? And it's like, but it's always horrible to be in that kind of situation. But the good thing about wooden vessels, and this is the case with small vessels, is the case with large wooden vessels, is they retain their buoyancy very well. And again, it's because they're made out of wood, which
floats.
Yeah, it's not like there's a lot of people that think that, I have a wooden vessel, so it's like hard to sink. And that's not the case either. That's stupid. But like these have a lot of buoyancy on them. But yeah, no, this I don't understand how this one was being preserved until he sailed it into a Hurricane Sandy, which is like the worst hurricane to hit the Northeast in like fucking 20 years.
Let me go sell my tall ship into it.
Yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird that you have all of these historical kind of ships, and the people just don't kind of care. But anyways, New Jersey,
New
because
Jersey.
I have to go to work soon, and you have dinner soon probably.
Yeah.
Um, this is a beautiful section of waterfront, and I will be returning to it. Um, this might sound a little bit psychopathic. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
It kind of just felt like a Sodak that was stretched. I've spent a lot of
Yeah.
time on the USS Massachusetts, and I did not have to drive through the bowels of hell that is New York to get there. Um, I will say, however, you do feel a certain type of awe when you get onto an Iowa class battleship. And this is coming from somebody who's cried 3 times their life and really doesn't have
Emotions.
emotions like that. But you really feel like you're there. It's a presence. You can feel it. Um, I didn't see Ryan Szymanski, which sucks. But inside the shop here, so for those of you who don't know, before I was in Bonks, I was in a clan called Blep that I run. It was a split off from iChase's Penguin fleet because iChase was treating everybody like shit, but that's okay. The guy who sold me my ticket was a fucking clanmate of mine from Blep. And he was like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Oh, Michael Greene. I'm visiting from Massachusetts." And he's like, "Do you play World of Warships?" And I'm like, "Fucking trying to have sex with me? What's going on here?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's 100% you, Captain Greene." And he's like, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you? What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, this is so and so." And I'm like, "Fuck! Can I get a free ticket?" "No, I can't do that." Shit. But that was really cool. You're also right by a shipping terminal, which um I think is cool because I'm a fat seagoing nautical nerd. Um, but yeah, I will say you really feel I move on this. Thank you, Bill Banks, by the way.
Ooh.
Um, you really feel the gravity of where you are.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
what
really
what
powerful.
surprised me is that there is a lot more just room.
Yeah.
Because the Sodaks are so cramped. I mean, I've been on the Alabama, God knows how many times, but then you get on an Iowa, and it's like, oh my God, this thing's actually
You're like,
pretty
holy
long.
shit.
Yeah, like you're actually out of breath
Um,
after walking around the whole ship, like just doing a lap on the deck.
Yeah, me and the fat guys, we found a functioning AC vent in the cafeteria. Me and some of the resin fat guys were just
Yeah, it's like that on the Alabama too, because like it's kind of air conditioned, but it's in the Gulf of Mexico, and in the summer, like it's hot.
I'm also very conscious about uh no, I'm not conscious, but I like I'm a creature of habit. So like
Mm.
I usually wear cargo pants for work. So
Yeah,
I wore cargo pants because I'm like these like look nice. They're battle tested on me, you know. It's not like I'm gonna put these on and I haven't worn them in a few months and they're not gonna fit right.
yeah.
Um, that was a mistake. It was like 95 because it was the middle of summer.
Was it chafing a little
Um,
much?
no, I was just sweating buckets.
Ah,
But thankfully, one of the epoxy guys had beer in his backpack.
that fixes everything,
So,
don't it?
oh yeah.
Oh,
Um,
inside.
okay, yeah, we just phased through a bulkhead. Um, it really is a beautiful museum. It's well kept. Uh, the one thing I will say, and this is going to sound a little weird, but I'm going to say it and explain why. The internal displays are well thought out and they're good. And the reason why I say that is because I have experienced bad footpaths and bad displays. So this is open, right? It's not like,
It's free roam.
yeah, you don't have to follow like a set path, which I thought was standard. I want to put that
Yes.
out there. It's not, because I had the great misfortune of going to the Little Rock and the Johnson in Buffalo, New York, where there's a footpath. And if you step off the footpath, there's an old upstate New Yorker who's going to threaten to remove you from the ship. And if you touch anything, there's an old upstate New Yorker who's going to double threaten to remove you from the ship. And if you tell them to fuck off, they get a scowl. So, but the internal, does this keep us in or does this take us out? Okay.
Phase through another
Like,
bulkhead, but that's fine.
yeah. The internal, hey Bob Hope, how we doing? The internal layout is open, and all of the like back to mothball, like all this stuff, it's set out in a way, it kind of funnels you, if that makes sense, the right way through the exhibits, rather than being like, you will follow this line, if you step off this line I will shoot you, you know.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciated. All of these displays are majestically maintained. And again, the reason why I'm saying that is because I've been on ships where that's not the case, where it's just kind of like, man, here you go.
Yeah. I got spoiled by the Alabama and the Kid and the Texas. And then when I went to like the Missouri, I was so sad.
Yeah.
I was so sad.
It's horrible. It was the same thing, like me growing up with the Salem and the Massachusetts, and even the Constitution and the Johnson. Or not the Johnson, the Cass and Young.
That'd be impressive if you visit the Johnston.
No, the Cass and Young.
Yeah.
The Cass and Young, I will say, is very like, you will follow the rope path, but if you talk to like ship guides, is an old guy with a set of keys, and you show even a passing knowledge, he'll
whip them out.
He'll whip them out. But no, it's beautiful, well maintained. This is something that I really enjoyed, because this is something that not a lot of places kind of talk about, is like preserving the ship and how the U.S. Navy like mothballed the ship. Dude, Bill Banks is just going on like a generational run on taking these photographs. You know, there was enough stuff that was like interactable. I know that's not a word, but you know, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I am.
But yeah, no, it's beautiful.
See, like that's all that that display right there was all that like the Missouri went on about, was like the sailor's life, and then they had stuff obviously on like Pearl Harbor and the end of World War II.
Yeah.
Not a lot of anything else. Little things here and there, but you could also only go on the deck, up the superstructure a little bit, and then we never got to go below the actual like armored deck. So it's like one deck down and like some of the superstructure.
Yeah, we got first I have keys to the Salem, so I can do whatever I want at the Salem. But like on the Massachusetts, one of the engine rooms is open.
Yeah.
And you can go below the armored deck, and it's just kind of, if the door's unlocked, they let you go in. There's some rooms where they have kind of set up displays. They have other rooms where it's just like everything's there. It's just kind of welded, so you can't fuck with it.
Yeah, the Alabama's like that too. The Texas was like that when I visited.
It's the best way. I don't mean, I just want to emphasize that it's the best way to preserve and like have set up a museum ship. Don't get me wrong, like the Missouri, Pearl Harbor, oh my God, this right here is where Canada forgot how lines worked and signed one line below. Like, you know, that's awesome. But having the ability to romp around and fully experience these ships is critical.
I was telling that story to my friends when we were uh, out on the Missouri in Pearl Harbor, and apparently I was being too loud. I'm not a very loud person in real life, but apparently I was being too loud for the tour guide, and he was like, "Hey, doing a tour here. Can you keep it down?" I'm
Shut
like,
up.
I paid $40 to get on here like everybody else. Yeah, they also made like filming the video hard for the Missouri because like there's a group coming through like every like 2 minutes,
This
and
is
they were working on that, huh? That's where the
yeah,
catapults were.
this is my one complaint. The whole aft end of the ship is and always seems to be like cut off for like private events,
Yeah, they had
which
that.
I understand they have to make money,
Yeah,
but like
the Missouri was like that too. I mean, big flat empty area on the ship. I mean, yeah.
so is that the same guy twice or is that two guys in identical boats?
I think it's two guys in identical boats. Look at the no, no, I think it's the same
Uh,
people because like blue shirt in the right seat, blue shirt in the right seat on the other one,
oh,
green shirt
there's
in the
three
left
of
seat.
them.
Oh, well, I think the way that like these 360 cameras work is they sit there and they basically take like a long exposure.
Yeah,
So, so methinks is going on.
that or that guy is like clone jitsuing. I don't know. But yeah, no, this is beautiful. I'm gonna say the same thing I always say, which is go and support your local museum ships. Um, so they don't end up like the Salem. Yeah.
See, what really made me mad about the Missouri, or not mad, but upset, it was like you couldn't go in a 5-inch turret, you couldn't go in a 16-inch turret unless you paid like an additional like $70 for the tour. And then it was like really guided, like you couldn't like, crawl all over like you can in every other museum ship.
Yeah, there wasn't a fire, by the way.
It's
I
just
just I
rust.
feel the need. Yeah, it's rusty.
See, like even look at like the number of like orbs there were in the New Jersey, and the number of orbs that there are in the Salem, unfortunately.
Okay, this is just a terrible photograph. Thank you,
I'm
Scott,
about
for
to say
taking a picture of the
Scott's no
inside of the strip bridge and the Armageddon that's happening outside.
does not know how to set his exposure.
Yeah, this is like right next to a chemical plant.
Oh, what is going on in the water? Oh my, there's just like trash.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is. Hold on, let's. I'm sorry if you have motion sickness. You're gonna probably vomit. So okay, this whole area. That's not the way I dragged. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back around here. We're almost there, I swear. We're just gonna orient myself. Okay, so this is the famous Quincy shipyards.
Yes.
I'm not like even using a small amount of hyperbole. I think it was like 1 in 4 merchant ships came out of Quincy shipyard. Like the production values were insane. Um, let me see.
Now it's all suburbs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is. It all got kind of bulldozed, but where is? I think it's right here. Yeah, so this is the old shipyard. Here, um, all the way out to here, it was all slipways and one giant
Jeez.
shipyard and everything. Um, and then over here was GDEB where they made subs. Um, and then this is just to put into perspective the scale on the Quincy shipyards and how far behind my state has fallen in terms of manufacturing capacity. This power station and this power station here were backup stations for the shipyard. originally. Now they've been rebuilt, they've been redone. But those were the two sites for the original power generation for the shipyard.
Just the backup generators.
Now it powers like a good portion of the South Shore. So kind of insane. But yeah, there's EB was over here. And this was also, they called it the receiving yard. There's a whole bunch of rail lines that used to just kind of dump out here. So yeah, the Salem ended up getting parked in a former sub pen. And if you ever decide to come up here, instead of abandoning me like you did this year,
I'm so sorry.
I don't think you are.
My wallet's not.
I was not. Fuck you.
No, my wallet was not.
Oh yeah. No. This is still all owned by General Dynamics still, because of course it is. But yeah, this is the old side of the sub pen, and it kind of just collapsed inward.
Oh, okay.
And so they just built and re-strengthened that, because this is still in use by the chemical plant here. So they still get like rail deliveries of chemicals and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they built that up. But yeah, all of this used to be part of the sub pen, or like piers in the sub pen, and they just kind of lashed the Salem to it, and then just kind of sank, and it's all been kind of rotting together in the bottom of the sub pen.
That's kind of like the same story with the Hornet, where it's just in this old abandoned Navy yard, and it's so far out the way, probably never know it's there if you weren't looking for it.
Well, I mean, this isn't really out of the way, because this right here is a major fucking highway.
Well, yeah,
so
it's not like the Hornet, but it's I don't know.
No,
it's kind of a, you gotta go next to a chemical plant to go to it,
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, to get to it, you have to cut through. You have to go up here, and then you have to cut through here, and you genuinely just feel like you're trespassing. And then you have to turn a left, and because this is a General Dynamics building, there's a dude like with a gun. And you're just like, hi, I'm going to the boat. Please, I don't want to sell anything to China. Please, I'm going to the boat.
You bring my Chinese cousin when we go then.
I don't want to get shot. You guys can go in a separate car. But yeah, they have a midget sub. Like, they have so much cool stuff here. But yeah, then I mean, you can tell here looking on Google Earth, you can see kind of the shoreline here. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of piled up bullshit.
This is what I was saying. What the heck?
They wanted to put this down in Battleship Cove, because they got rid of the Soviet attack boat they had down there, because it was kind of sinking.
Yeah, much more fitting.
They couldn't get it out.
Why not?
It was stuck.
Oh.
They'd have to dredge out the bottom of the sub pen.
Huh.
Because there's like silt and concrete and a rebar.
So like,
and that meant they would have to get like a scoop.
Yeah.
They couldn't just, so I don't know.
So she just never go into like dry dock?
No. I don't know the last time she's been in dry dock.
Dang.
I mean, it's a World War II cruiser hull, so it's like tough as shit. But yeah, it should go into dry dock. I mean, maybe the Wikipedia page will say.
What if I just get down there with a shop vac or two and just...
That's what they usually do for dredging, is they'll get basically a giant shop vac and they'll suck it up. But they can't do that because rebars and concrete into the impeller, no bueno.
Not a good time, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have to dredge out the freaking river here every year.
So, Salem was returned to Quincy, Massachusetts, where she is now a museum ship, part of the United States Naval Shipbuilding Museum. Salem also houses the Newport News Museum, U.S. Navy Cruisers Association Museum, and the U.S. Navy SEALs Exhibit Room. Salem was closed in 2013 when the wharf she was moored on became unstable. The wharf's former owner, the MBTA, forced the closure. Subsequently, the wharf was sold to private interests. Salem was open on weekends in May 2015. Scheduled since the wharf closure to be moved to a location in East Boston. The United States Naval Shipbuilding Museum signed a deal with a landowner in 2016 to keep Salem at the Fort Revere Shipyard in Quincy until at least 2021, and was again open for visits starting in April 2016. In August 2017, she was closed to the public when she was being relocated to a different pier in the shipyard, and she is open to the public on weekends. Everybody forgets this thing exists. I don't know why.
Yeah, the hours are kind of weird too.
Oh, they blow. The hours are terrible, but that's because it's like 6 retired guys running the thing. It's not like, when you were a kid, you're dreaming like, what if the Navy gave me a battleship? This is literally what happened.
Dang.
So.
Huh. That's crazy. Last artillery cruiser.
Yes, I think it's the last heavy cruiser in the world.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Last heavy cruiser, because they don't make that distinction anymore.
Well, I mean, there's that, but there's also I think Russia has a few of those. It's like 6-inch gun armed large cruisers they made. Mm. Like the what's the tier 8 smoke?
Kutuzov?
Yeah, I think the Kutuzov is preserved.
Yes, one is. You're right. I think we visited it when we went on our vacation on our field trip to Russia that one time.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Sverdlov. Yeah, I remember because we were. Oh yeah, there was the guy dancing.
Yeah.
Near it. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. God, if this country wasn't run by morons, I'd love to go and visit like the Kutuzov and stuff.
Same.
My dad has a Moscow Penguins jersey because he went there for his college class, and he wears it whenever we go to Bruins games, and he always gets one drunk asshole who's like, "Hey, fuck the Penguins, dude. I fucking hate Pittsburgh." And my dad's like, it literally says Moskva on the front here. It's Russian. Like, it's these Moscow Penguins. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it literally here. Dude, we've lost the fucking plot so many times.
That's okay.
In this fucking episode.
The star and everything.
Yeah, like, what else is this gonna be? That's not Sid the Kid on the front there. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, support your museum ships. Give them paint. Donate to the USS Salem. Don't drink and drive. I don't know.
On that bombshell.
It's time to end. Oh wait, we didn't even do the arbitrary, stupid "How was your week" thing.
Oh, our guinea pig died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That happens. They just randomly die. So they're not quite as random as gerbils and hamsters, but yeah, she died. We had to get our other guinea pig a new girlfriend because they have to live in they're social critters. But other than that, I got heat stroke cutting the grass and washing our cars in the same day. The field temperature was up
twice.
I don't think I actually got. I think I was pretty close, but the field temperature was 116 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I did 2 of those things, and it wasn't a weekend thing. It was a yesterday thing. Our property tax is probably going to go up.
Oh.
Thanks to Elon Musk building the largest spaceport in the world in Louisiana. They just bought a bunch of land in the swamp for that, like a few parishes over from us. So.
How far is that in miles?
I don't want to say because I don't
Is that like
know.
no?
So
Yeah, like is it like? Never mind. Then yeah, we don't have to. If you don't want to dox
2 hours.
yourself.
Swim 2 hours.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, but my
I
parents
thought
live a
when
lot
you
closer to it, so it's their property tax probably going to go up.
no, I thought that it was going to be like 20 miles away.
No, not quite that close. My sister's going to be about that close to it.
I think that would be kind of cool just to be able to.
No, I'm saying this mostly in jest. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be great for the economy of the southern half of the
Yeah,
state because ain't doing so hot, you know.
yeah, that's why Elon Musk went there. It's because you
Yeah, yeah,
guys.
some cheap ass land and a
It's
governor
still
there giving whatever he
waterlogged from
wants.
Katrina.
Yeah, it's the town that he bought had 300 people living in it.
He bought a town.
Yeah, he bought an island called Pecan Island.
Oh, didn't know you could buy a town.
If you're Elon Musk, you can,
That's true.
because he bought that place in Texas too. Yeah, Starbase Texas, Starbase Louisiana. It's going to have like I think 10 launch towers.
Is it going to be like the Russian ones and just kind of fall apart because you don't maintain them?
I don't know. I mean, the rockets blow up, their towers don't, because the rockets blow up on the towers and they're still standing afterwards.
That's my
Um,
favorite like modern space travel fact is the Russian Federation like had one launch pad for Soyuz rockets and then it just kind of fell apart one day and it didn't even have like a rocket on it. It just fell into like the like engine pit beneath it and they're just kind of like Budio, push nahoy,
well,
Peter Ross. And it's just like, yeah, didn't think to like check that. That doesn't just happen.
well, it's like how they put their like actual marvel of engineering, their space shuttle that could fly itself. They just parked it in a
Oh yeah, they
shed.
left it in a shed.
Yeah, the shed roof collapsed in on it, destroying it. It's like something's actually really impressive. We put in shed. We forget about it for 50
We
years.
put in shed.
Like, why is that not
The
in
the
like some museum in Moscow or something? You would
the
think.
Kazakhs can have this.
Yeah. Oh, Baran. And then they blow up their one cool plane too. Well, it's Ukraine's plane, but
Which one? Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the Antonov.
yeah, that was stupid. The I think it's the Su-75 is the one with like the backwards wings.
Yeah,
That's just in a parking lot.
yeah, it's just sitting in the sun cooking. They have I think two that can actually fly. They just drag them out for like air shows and stuff. But they just let them
I
sit
don't
in.
even think I don't even think they have two that work. But yeah, it's
Well,
just like
supposedly it's two that work. I do know they have one that at least flies because they show it off every Victory Day. Every that's their big military parade where the T-14 transmission
did they
fails.
really?
Yeah, it flew.
I I didn't think I don't think they flew.
Yeah, because I remember seeing like when it flew. Twitter's like a third of Russian bots. You know, so like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at the advanced aircraft. Yes, yes. F-22 have no chance. It's like this is from like the 80s, bud.
That's I love that. I love that. I'm so happy for them that they're just like that Russian meme of the Russian guy screaming and hitting something with a stick is still applicable.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's never seen a country just get so consistently dicked down by themselves.
By lack of maintenance.
Yeah,
My,
I don't
my,
know.
my wife has texted me that I need to come eat.
Okay, well that's
Uh,
good because I'm pretty sure we're done recording.
yeah.
I'm trying to get my games done, my ASIM games done before work because I haven't been able to do them for a few days.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. You can miss 9 days. 9 days you could miss.
9 days.